What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. This is literally, I'm not even kidding you guys, going to be the same video that you guys just watched on my channel and probably on countless other YouTubers' channels. Call of Duty is dead yet again. But this time we have some actual proof because the Steam numbers, I was going to say they came out, but they're always out. Anyone can check at any time. Yeah, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 has reached the lowest peak, the lowest concurrent player count, I guess you want to say, that they've ever reached. Okay, this is actually big because this is the lowest peak pretty much ever. I think we started this game off around like 480, 490,000, something like that, like very close to 500k, and we are now below 90,000. Below 90,000, that is less than, I don't even know the math. What is that, like 70% drop off, 65, 80? I don't even know. Between 60 and 80, let's just say. That's a pretty big drop off, okay, for any game. I know you can say, you know, like, oh, it's because I don't even know what you could say, but I know there's going to be a lot of countless people in the comment section saying stuff like, oh, you can't really trust it because Steam's not everything. You know, there's probably a lot of people on PlayStation and Xbox. That's cool, guys. That's really cool. But guess what? I don't see those numbers and you don't either. So instead of like guessing, instead of like instead of hypothesizing, let's just use what we can actually see and actually use, okay? Maybe let's just try that. So anyway, welcome back, guys. If you're new to the channel, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. The gameplay you're watching is just some shipment gameplay. This is the KV Broadside before it was nerfed. I want to give you guys a quick camo update because I haven't done that in a while as well. Camos are doing pretty well. I think around 16 out of the 51 polyatomic, which means I've got a couple of more classes for headshots to go. I know I got LMGs, snipers, shotguns, pistols. I think I'm done with ARs and subs, and I'm working through marksman rifles and battle rifles right now. So yeah, we are coming along pretty swimmingly there. That should be a grand old time. I think it's going to be interesting how this plays out. I don't know how much more I'm going to personally play this game once I'm done with the camos. Quite literally, the camos and YouTube videos are the only things keeping me on this game because I am playing Pokemon a lot right now. If you don't know, I do run a second channel for PokeMMO. If you've never played that game, I highly suggest go check it out. But yeah, I don't really play Call of Duty that much aside from getting camos. You can check my level, you can check my last playtime. Recently I've had a bit more free time than usual, so I have been on more than I usually would, but you know, there's not a whole lot of reason for people to be hopping on right now. I think with the mix of Warzone being as bad and as dull as it is, speaking of that, the quick little side tangent here, I didn't even plan this in the video, but Aiden, I think he's like Subliners Aiden, something like that. The dude's like one of the biggest Warzone streamers in the world. He literally put out a video, I think yesterday, 2 days ago at this time when you guys are watching this, of him basically saying he's taking a break from Warzone. This dude is like one of the biggest Call of Duty people like on the platform, and he's taking a break. I remember, you know, Nick Merck's taking a break. I know Drifter straight up quit. Thunder, Blame Truth upload like once a year now. Like it's just bad, dude. People don't care about Call of Duty. And when I say people, I mean everybody, because if you think about it, Infinity Ward, Activision, none of these dudes care about what's going on right now. Like, if they cared, they would be doing something, okay? If they cared, they would be, you know, trying their absolute hardest to fix this game. They would be adding content, giving us more than like 2 maps in a season, like giving us not recycled maps, and like you would care, okay? So personally, I think, you know, this whole decision that Activision is doing, that is, you know, they're basically making so that Sledgehammer's releasing a new quote unquote full release premium content next year. I don't no, it's a terrible idea. Okay, I would say stick to the plan. Keep making Modern Warfare 2 better. For one thing, actually try with the game, okay? I don't know what your community manager is doing, if you have a community manager, because nobody is saying anything on Twitter other than we took out fan favorite playlists. Like, that's the only updates we're getting. You know, nothing about Dead Silence, nothing about Red Dots, nothing about an increase in volume of multiplayer maps, nothing. You know, no feedback, no communication. It's just, hey, we took out 10v10, we heard you liked it. Hey, we took out Shipment and Shoot House because we know you like it. That's it. That's the only like feedback we get. That's the only time we hear from developers. It's sad, you know, like how are you supposed to compete? Fortnite, CSGO, Apex Legends. I saw this tweet from this YouTuber named like Simon B. He tweeted out that Apex Legends has like 450,000 people and Modern Warfare 2 has like 90,000, 85,000, something like that. It's embarrassing, dude. Apex Legends is not a new game. Like, it's because they actually care about their fan base. It's because they actually listen to people when they say, when they give feedback. I think, you know, something's with the Call of Duty developers. I don't know if it's ego. I don't know if they just like really just don't use social media. I don't know what it is. They are so like ignorant to what people want. It's mind blowing. Or they just know and don't care, which I think is arguably worse. I don't know what they're doing. It's actually very, very just embarrassing, the state of Call of Duty where it's at. You know, I see these YouTubers, Nero Cinema, 8 Thoughts, Thunder, you know, everyone's just talking about how dead Call of Duty is. And you can see it because nobody is uploading anything related to Call of Duty. You know, if you think about it, like besides Ace, do you see anything about gun guides, best guns? Like nobody's doing like best class setups. I think the search and destroy YouTubers are, these guys are struggling. I haven't seen a search and destroy video in so long. It's bad, you know, multiplayer is bad. Warzone is down bad. Nobody is down to play this game. Nobody's down to continue on with this game. It's bad. I think overall Modern Warfare 2 could have been really good. Like it really could have, but I don't know what's going on. Yeah, it's bad. What do you guys think? You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys know this, like I said, this is the same video. I'm admitting it, you know, I'm admitting it's the first thing I said when I jumped on the mic here. It's the same video. I'm not trying to trick anyone like, oh, I've seen this video before. No, I'm just saying it's a straight up video. But you know what else is the same? Modern Warfare 2. It's the same thing from before. It's what is different from between now and October. And the only difference is, as a YouTuber, I don't want my fan base to die. I don't want my channel to die. So guess what? I'm gonna be making videos. And for the most part, a lot of you guys don't even care what I have to say. You just like listening to something in the background, and I totally get that. So I'm down with that. I'm down with giving you guys what you want. The last video, people did really, not people, but the video did really well. I think it's around like 4,500 views at this point, 4,500, which is pretty good, or 4,500 rather. That's pretty good for me. I'm not trying to brag or anything. I'm just saying, you know, if people didn't like the fact that it did the same video every time, that video would not have popped off as well as it did. So obviously I'm encouraged to do similar stuff to that. And I know that, you know, I don't upload every single day, but when news like this comes out and I know that, you know, bigger YouTubers are going to cover it, I was going to try to get in the recommended and the suggested videos. Okay. I'm obviously going to try my best to do that. Hopefully you enjoy these kinds of videos. I don't know. You don't have to. If you don't, just don't click on them. You know, I don't really understand people who click on these videos. You know, it's not clickbait. You know, you see the title and thumbnail. You see all this stuff. I don't know why you're not, you know, I don't know. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Have a great day, guys, and peace.